Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today is just going to be a plain simple get ready with me and just chatting about post-menopausal things. Post-menopause means that you've already had one full year without a period and you've gone, obviously you're in the menopause stage, and then basically you become post-menopause. So in terms of what that actually means, I was 42 when I was perimenopausal, meaning my periods were playing up all over the place. Then I had from the beginning of, say, 43 to the end of 43, one whole year without a menstrual cycle, and then menopause, and I suppose post-menopause comes after that. That's what I think it is anyway. I'm postmenopausal. I am 50 years old. I'm turning 51 in December this year. And I just wanted to give an update on my journey so far because up until 2 months ago, let's just start getting ready. I'm going to slather on some foundation using the e.l.f. Soft Glam foundation. This one here is the shade Medium Neutral 31. I'm just going to give it a shake, and I am bringing out a foundation brush to blend that in. Which one will I use today? Let's use my Sigma multitasker brush. This one is the F47. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of that foundation on the back of my hand there, maybe just a dollop like that. I don't have any primer on my face at the moment because all I have is last night's skincare. So up until 2 months ago, I started bleeding and I had a massive gastritis flare up at the same time. For those of you who are unaware of what gastritis is, it is a condition where you suffer really bad heartburn, reflux, bloating, and it feels like your whole chest is on fire, and massive stomach bloating feeling. So I need to put a bit more foundation on because that really wasn't enough, so I'll just put a bit more there. There we go. Yeah, and that sort of happened at the same time that I started to notice there was a bit of blood. And I'm sorry if this makes you feel squeamish, but I thought this video might be able to help anyone who's going through similar symptoms, because I am still bleeding at the moment. I was fine being on hormone replacement therapy. In fact, I actually still am on hormone replacement therapy. I've been on it since I was 47, and my gynecologist wants me to stay on it till I'm at least 53. So I'm taking progesterone tablets, as well as of course we have to hear some sort of motorbike in the distance there. I'm on estrogen patches. I'm just blending that in. Take that down the neck. What a beautiful foundation this is. This Soft Glam foundation is, not only am I impressed with the color of it, but it's gorgeous. I'll just zoom you guys up closer. Look at that. I mean, yeah, I know I've still got brown spots and stuff, but in terms of the coverage, it's truly a natural, I don't know, it's not opaque coverage, it's just beautiful. I'm really liking that. I've got leftover foundation there, so I don't really need to use it, and that can just stay there for now. But yeah, so I started bleeding about 2 months ago after no blood since I was obviously 47. This concealer that I'm using is by Revolution, and what is it? Yes, by Revolution, and it's the Skin Silk. It's the Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer. And the shade that I'm using is like the lightest shade in the world, so it doesn't really matter if it's too light. It's fine, because I'm blending it in with my foundation brush, so hopefully it'll tone it down. And as I was saying, you know, I made an appointment with my gynecologist, and she said your estrogen levels are too high. Of course, she did a cervical swab where they insert like a rod into your, you know, into your vagina. And boy, oh boy, she said, get ready to feel like this is what having a baby feels like. And she took a swab, pushed this probe in, sucked some cells out of my cervix, and sent them away for testing to see if there was any cancer cells. And there was not. So basically, it could be that the levels of my estrogen were too high, and we just needed to balance it out. Now the thing is, I don't know what caused the bleeding. Could it have been because my normal patches that I take were no longer in stock? That's why I was so mad at Estradot company. Well, the people who make Estradot are not going to be back until January now to stock their patches. So I went on a different patch called Estramon, and being on that for just over 2 months seemed to have caused me to bleed. So I changed that and went to Estraderm, and I've still been bleeding ever since I've been on it. And in terms of remedying the bleeding, I have been upping my Prometrium tablets to 2 tablets in the night. I was taking Provera morning and night. That made me go loony. I couldn't tolerate it. It was just felt like constant shortness of breath, high alert, very sensitive to everything, very emotional, moody, and my endocrinologist actually said, you know what, just get off the Provera and go back to the Prometrium, which has been so much better, and it has been. And I'm supposed to be on the Prometrium now for another 1 to 2 weeks, because I went back to 1 tablet in the night, and the blood started getting a bit more heavier. Okay, so we're going to go in with some bronzer now. I'm going in with the Rare Beauty Happy Soul bronzer stick. This is one of my favourite bronzers. Just putting that where I would normally contour, and we'll just do a little thin stripe down the nose, the edges of the nose there, a little bit on the forehead, chin, and I'm patting that in with my hands, blending that in with my fingers, I should say. Just warms up the face so beautifully. And we are here in spring at the moment, so I know this look might not be specific to autumn, but who cares? I'm sure that it's going to make a huge difference if you're going into autumn doing this look. Because the look is the look, right? Tap that in, blend that in with my fingers. Gives a nice sun-kissed look. Blend, blend, blend under the jawline. Yeah, so it's been a dosage game. And when I say dosage, it's been trying to dosage progesterone, estrogen. I'm also on testosterone now. Yeah, I'm on Androfem, 0.5 mils of testosterone daily. Definitely was hesitant to take it, but my endocrinologist said it might help with mood, and it might just help overall general in terms of what I'm actually going through, in terms of trying to hopefully we'll get the dosage right. Now my gynecologist, she's not back until the 19th of November, so I do need to follow up with her, because I'm just hoping that the bleeding subsides. But I know that definitely the more progesterone that I take, the more the blood just gets weaker in terms of coming out. Now, should I decrease my estrogen patches from 50 micrograms to 75, to 25? They haven't suggested anything about that yet, so we'll see. We should see. Now, I do have a polyp on my endometrium, but they don't believe, well, my gynecologist doesn't believe that that is the cause for the bleeding, but nobody really knows. Have I had my hormones tested? Not specifically. My endocrinologist didn't want me to get it tested just yet. I suppose after the 3 months after I've been taking the testosterone, we'll get it tested just to see how my levels are, and we'll take it from there. Thyroid has been excellent, thank goodness, so all good. In terms of supplementation now, you know, alongside this whole exploration or relearning curve of being postmenopausal, why has this happened all of a sudden? Nobody knows, but your body, I believe, tells you the reason why things happen. Okay, I'm just putting in some eyebrows, just to do a bit of eyebrows, obviously. This is Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. The body, I believe, has a way of telling you what you need to, like, it's like a wake-up call. So in terms of this whole thing that's been happening with my bleeding, I've lost 9 kilos in the past month and a half because I was too bloated to eat. I was too I wasn't eating sugar, so the fact that maybe I'm just not craving sugar because I wasn't eating, and I was scared about the types of food that I was eating because I had the gastritis. Oh, it's just been like a whole roller coaster of events. And let me tell you, I did so many different tests all the whole while I was going through this menopausal crap. I had a chest x-ray done. I had a chest ultrasound. It's like ultrasound done with contrast done, or CT scan, sorry, with contrast. I had a stress test done, echocardiogram done. I had an abdominal ultrasound done. I had a colonoscopy, endoscopy done. I had a hip x-ray done. That's for another story. I won't bring that up now, but I've got osteoarthritis in my left hip, but it's getting better, so I'm really, really happy about that. It's getting better. I had a lung, oh yeah, my lungs were x-rayed as well because I thought I had a problem with my lungs. I ended up going in hospital. Obviously, initially that was on the 30th of August because I thought I was literally having a mental breakdown, and really all of this was because of the gastritis flare-up plus the bleeding, the menopausal hormonal change that happened, and it was just, yeah. I had my mother with me. My mum's been with me my whole side, and I love you so much, Mum, because if it wasn't for you, I don't know what. I really don't know what. And I can just have to say to everyone, please get the support that you need when you're going through these things, because you do need it. Depression had settled in, you know, mood changes, absolute, just not knowing what's going on, the shortness of breath, and not being able to sleep. It was like the devil was inside. And, you know, to this very day now, I still feel like there's an alien that's overtaken my body, and my brain's been rewired now to think differently, to eat differently, to think differently, to now start making better changes towards my health. And I am. And I'm going to continue to do so, and I will never give up on trying to help other people through this challenging time, because we need all the help that we can get. Us girls, women, need all the support that we can get, because, you know, by 2020, I think it'll be 1 billion people going through menopause, and that's a lot of people all over the world. The way I've been dealing with all this, I've been watching a lot of Dr. Stacey Sims, Dr. Mindy Peltz, Dr. Mindy Peltz, Dr. Mary Haver, just other gurus on the subject of menopause. I ordered Dr. Stacey Sims' book called Next. I'm halfway through it, can't put it down, it's fantastic. And I'm changing the way that I am tackling these changes now. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of blush. This is the NARS blush oil. Just a few dabs. It's in the... Let me just put my glasses on to tell you the exact shade, because I know that I always botch it up. But I know it's Orgasm something, right? Yeah, well, it's just Orgasm. Okay, so just putting a few drops, or dots I should say, blending it in with my fingers. It's a beautiful pinky shade just on the apples of the cheek there for a bit of colour. And I really just want to help everyone that I can, to let you guys know that you're not alone and you're not going crazy. And it makes me so sad to think about all the people out there that are suffering through menopause hormonal changes. It is real, and get help. You need to just find the right doctors. If a doctor's not helping you out, get another doctor, get another opinion. Just talk. Don't ever stop talking about it, because you need to not suffer. Okay, you just not need to suffer. And I don't know how my mum and my aunties and all that have sort of gone past it. Like, they're in their... My mum's 70, my auntie's in her 60s. They're all on different, you know, journeys with their menopause. And I suppose, you know, now when I look at my own mum, I kind of can see some of the changes that menopause has caused and still does cause, being postmenopausal. So I'm really just trying to share my wisdom of things that will help, because number one things to look out for when you are in this stage of being postmenopausal and peri is your heart, your bones, your muscles, your joints, and your brain health. So important. I'm not going to go into the supplementations that I've been taking at the moment, because I'm still researching and trying new things. But I will tell you, one of the things, I'm just going to apply some blue liquid eyeliner to my upper lids. I will tell you that drinking herbal tea in the night to combat anxiety and to promote a bit of relaxation has been a lifesaver. I've been brewing lemon balm, chamomile, a little bit of lavender, passion flower, loose tea, and drinking that in the night time. And it's been helping me so much with feelings of overwhelmingness and stress and just anxiety. But the 2 tablets of the progesterone that I've been taking in the night has also been helping me to sleep really well as well. Progesterone is such a massive player in helping you feel more calmer. Just doing a wing. Like a tiny wing. So don't stop to just get the support that you need. Talk to your friends, talk to your non-friends. Just, you know, it really is a hot topic, and it's a topic that does need to be continually explored to help. And a lot of the other things that I do to help me with my anxiety and just not racing thoughts, but just, you know, just to sort of get my breathing in check. been doing a lot of short walks, and I am now starting a journey of where I'm going to be incorporating lifting heavy weights, because in Dr. Stacey Sims' book, there's a whole new, well, there's a chapter which I haven't actually read yet on lifting heavy. And when you are postmenopausal now, when you're in the stage of being postmenopausal, you need to work your central nervous system and create new stresses for it so that it can adapt to other stresses, and it can also promote relaxation, help with depression, stress, anxiety, all that sort of stuff. And of course, I wish I could talk to you about everything about, like I said, the supplements that I'm taking at the moment, but I don't want to just yet because it's still short term, and yeah, it's just, you know, it's just something, yeah, that might be a different video. But in terms of taking the teas, I definitely highly recommend it. All right, so now we're down to mascara. Now I received this beautiful mascara by Sigma Beauty. It's called the Icon, and it's it's called Lash Icon. I'm going to be putting that on my eyelashes. I was also going to be taking out the Lash Extend by e.l.f., but we're going to be using the Sigma lash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause the video. I'm going to put the mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Be right back. Alright, so mascara has been applied, top and bottom lashes. This is the mascara wand by, you know, this is the Lash Icon by Sigma. So 360 degrees wise, it's sort of like a curve, and it goes sort of spiky all the way around, but it doesn't stab your eyeballs, and I love it. So yesterday I put it on for the first time. I had a first impression. I had a video on it as well, if you're keen to try it out. If you're keen to watch that, then do watch that. But thank you again, Sigma Beauty, for sending this mascara wand out to me. I do love it. It's a tubing mascara. And now we're going to go on and do some lips. Lippies. We are putting on the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and this one is the Lip Cheat in Hot Cocoa. So lining the lips. And then I'm filling in the lips with Giorgio Armani in the shade 104. This is the Lip Power lipstick. In the shade 104. It's a perfect pinky beigey nude lipstick. I love it. That'll do. My lip liner line is out of whack, but I really don't really care too much. So let's take the hair out. I look like Frazzle Rock, but maybe that looks a little bit better now that I've taken my hair out of Frazzle Rock positioning. And got a bit of static because there is a lot of wind out there today. But this is the final look, guys. No eyeshadow. Just a nice, healthy, sun-kissed glow. And yeah, we'll just fix that hair up. But anyway, that is that, guys. You could go ahead and set it with setting spray. You could go ahead and do a fine dusting of setting powder if you wanted to lock that in, especially if it's a warmer day. So I would really love to hear your thoughts on menopause. Are you perimenopausal? Are you postmenopausal like I am? Let me know what your journey is. Have you found any comfort? Please don't be shy. Drop it in the comments and let us know how you feel. or how you're going anyway. You're not alone, and yeah, we will get through this. We will get through this. Have an excellent day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye for now.